It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys on Monday night.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They send a tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They bring a tight end in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They give it to him up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They soften that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reach the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talented quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Throwing deep for the end zone. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10 now. That one's complete, right side. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. They'll throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They are throwing it again. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. And the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Likely. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught, nice gain left side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 16. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll try and throw it here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And they send a man in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Still sticking with the passing game. That's Lamb running a slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He'll throw it yet again. Bails out of... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. Finds him over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Throwing now on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They're running the option, short side. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking for a throw here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 14. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 28. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Cowboys punting it away here on fourth, and it's the longtime vet Brian Anger on now. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got Andrews. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this one to Andrews. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The tight end going in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Airing it out to start this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning in from the 16. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First and 10 now from the 30. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10 now. Caught quickly on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and a lone yard coming up. They're throwing it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are stopped and are going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll send their tight end right. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Andrews with the catch. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Second down now, 7 to go. Give now to the running back. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Here's a throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He's dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They'll run here on first down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3. They'll throw it. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Cowboys football as we're really just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throwing now on 1st down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now off play action. Throw left side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Baltimore running its offense out now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Man in motion, out of the slot. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Ravens.
First down, ball at the 36. Hand off to the back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens coasting to the finish line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another chance for him. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be third and goal at the 9.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.